Hi, my name is Nancy Berna, and this is my husband Jim, and I have multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed in 1986 after having ignored my symptoms for 2 years. I used to jog, and when I jogged, my legs would become very painful and prickly, and my toes would be numb, and I would jog for a while, and I'd have to sit on the dirt. And this went on throughout my jogging. And I just ignored it, thinking, oh, it's circulation. It's not anything bad. It must just be circulation. And in '86, while I was on the job, my vision became impaired to the point it was double vision, and I couldn't see my desk. And I thought, okay, so I went to an ophthalmologist, and he diagnosed me with everything was fine. I didn't have any eye issues, and I thought, he's going to think I am a hypochondriac. But he wanted to refer me to a neurologist, and I didn't get the connection. And after I went through the neurology, testing, MRIs, lumbar puncture, they diagnosed me with multiple sclerosis. And the doctor that diagnosed me was very cold. I sat over on the desk, the other side of the desk, and he was flipping through his papers, and he said, these tests are fine, these look good, these look good. And he looks up at me and he says, oh, you know you have MS. And I said, I have MS. And I literally thought he must be talking to somebody behind me, because I didn't even know what MS was. And he said, now, this is just a name for a symptom. He said, don't check on it, don't go to the MS Society or anything. And the minute he said that, I thought, I'm going to find out why I have MS or what MS is. And so I did. And my symptoms were imbalance, double vision, slurred speech, ringing in my ears, severe fatigue. I mean, I had just debilitating fatigue. And I also had, in 1990, my hand went numb. And it was so bad that it was like wearing a baseball glove on my hand. And I taught myself to become left-handed. And I did that for many, many years. There were times when I couldn't walk. There were times when I used a cane. I used the carts in stores, the big box stores. I could no longer use the, just walk in and get what I wanted. I had to use the carts. And I didn't want to do that. You know, I didn't want to live like that, and I was crying out because my condition kept worsening. And I told God, please, I need help. I don't know what to do. My husband, my family, they're going to move on without me, and I don't want to be left behind. And I want to serve you. And he answered. My girlfriend, Susie Alter, called me and said, would you like to come to our house and hear a man from South Africa talk about health and nutrition? And we are going to serve smoothies. And I said, okay, I'm there, I'll go. So we went, we listened, and I thought, I'll try it. And he talked about the business, and I said, I'm retired, I don't want to do the business, but I said, I'll try it. In a very short amount of time, I was unbelievably better. The very first night that I took the calcium that he told me to take, I slept all night. And I had been waking up for many, many years throughout the night. And the first night that I slept all night, I woke up and it was light. And I thought, why is it light? I was disoriented. I thought, did I have a nap? You know, I didn't know if it was what I had done. And I realized I'd slept all night, and it was so surreal because I hadn't done that in so many years. And I said I don't want to do anything with the business, like I said, but then I couldn't shut up. I had to tell everybody about GNLD because it had changed my life. It had made me a person that I always wanted to be. It's not a cure. It's not a cure. I still have MS, but now, through God and through GNLD, I have a way to cope with my MS symptoms and the pain and the things that I was dealing with. Now I have a way of dealing with them. When my hand became numb in 1990, I had no feeling. It was like a baseball glove. I could not use it the way I used to, but I taught myself to be left-handed. But after I started on the GNLD products, probably with about 6 weeks, my hand became very, very painful. And it was like somebody was taking my hand in a vise and just cranking it down, and it hurt. And I said, Lord, I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought this is what you wanted me to take. Now I'm in so much pain. Why? What I didn't know was he was healing it through the products. My hand now has feeling, and the very tips of my fingers are all that I have left that are impaired. I can feel this hand. It is amazing. In fact, it was almost really kind of weird, but it feels wonderful. I have total feeling. Yes, and they're warm, and I have no more cold. And I can't say enough about the product. It's an amazing product, and I take Pro Vitality, I take Salmon for pain, CalMag, which is great for muscle spasms, and I take that at night. Full Motion, because after jogging in the 80s I hurt my knee. I take that. That's amazing. I take extra carotenoid to build my immune system and my T cells. I take several things, B, C, several things. I also take herbal respiratory because I have reactive airway disease along with the other issues of MS. But altogether, through the products, I'm a new woman. I feel good. I have energy. I can play with my grandkids. Life is good, and I thank God and I thank GNLD.